Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp in the comments down below. Feel free to join VIP to be alert, never get in and out of plays. Also, get your free stock from down below. Hit me up for a 15-minute, 30-minute phone call, full of value, full of gems, change your whole perspective on the market. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, dive into it. This video is raw, uncut, just like all the other videos, but this one is really raw, uncut, meaning I ain't have no time for no type of preparation. I do a small preparation, like, at least see what's going on in the news, this, that, and the third. I ain't had time to do none of that. I'm on the go, I'm on the fly. So I just got to go with the flow with this one, guys. So I'm going to look at the news, browse everything, scan everything with you guys while I'm on. So the downfalls is profit concerns build. So Tesla leads tech lower. We know Tesla was declining on today, which I already knew that was going to happen. Go back to the previous videos where I say Tesla earnings approaching. Get ready for puts. So I need to see a rise right before it, though, to then buy. I wanted to see it run up 200, 190 again before crashing down to the 160s. If you know I know what I'm saying, because way before when we was on Tesla hard, we already was calling to drop $20, $30 a share down to the 160s, but it never would do it. We made money on it. It just come from 200 to 180, 200 to 180. And as I realized, I said, oh, that's what they was waiting for. They was waiting for earnings to fulfill that gap. But you already know, man, I'm up on game. You got to pay attention to details. Zoom all the way out, pay attention to details. These people is not slick. Stocks declined on Thursday as Wall Street reacted to a mixed bag of corporate earnings and disappointing results from Tesla. Weighing in on technology stocks, investors also assess fresh data that signal a contracting economy. So as we know, guys, they got rumors and news going out that the economy, inflation was cooling off, this and third. Like I told you, it's a hot and cold switch, hot and cold tactic, just to get things, people to have loose tensions with the market, think everything good, let it run up a bit because it's oversold. They had to, just to bring it back down harder. Like I told you guys, I do believe the market isn't done yet with scaring some people. So the Dow lost 62 points, the S&P 500 and NASDAQ both dropped roughly 0.3%. Mounting concerns over downward pressure on profit margins hurt Tesla shares as electric vehicle maker cut prices on some of its cars during the recent quarterly period. The company posted a more than 20% decline in both net income and GAAP earnings from a year ago. Shares fell more than 9%. So if we also go and take a look, we know the right here. Go ahead and take a look at Bed Bath & Beyond as well. I told you guys put CDs on that. We bought at the bottom, sold at the top, calls, reversed, and did a put down to the bottom, sold that, and then we bought calls on today. But we also had to buy puts to offset it. So we wouldn't have too bad of a loss, guys, because that one did go, in a negative direction, which I kind of felt as if it would. I knew my intuition. I knew it wasn't the best time to buy just yet. Being for the fact that so much hype, so much anticipation, damn near 1 billion shares of traded with BBY on yesterday. I knew so many traders was going, dumb money. They don't hop on stuff until they see it rising, going up. With it already at 50, 60 cents, they was ready to load up like crazy. So I knew this was going to happen, this pullback, for them to then especially with all that volume and stuff, when it just looks too easy to go up, that's when it's definitely coming down. Meaning with that many shares being traded on yesterday, the price action, the momentum, everything, that was too easy to go up. Too many retail investors, too much dumb money was just made money for no reason. The market is not going to let that happen. You got people, Reddit bettors and stuff, they'll just drop 200,000, half a million on plays like that, just whenever they see hype moments. Like, you really got some real gamblers out here in this market, and the market definitely don't want nobody to, it's going to be tricky, like psychological points. It don't want you to win. It's trying to take your money. That's what I'm trying to say. The market is literally trying to take your money, guys. So that's why, I'm very meticulous, you got to be very cautious, cut losses very quickly. Look right here, unusual call option trade in Bed Bath & Beyond worth $50,000. You get what I'm saying? See, I didn't even see this before I just said what I said. That's what I mean. That's exactly what the fuck I mean. See how God forgive me? You see how I just saying this is exactly what I'm talking about. I can't even get out what I was talking about. Unusual call option trading. Bed Bath & Beyond worth $50,000. That's what I mean by Israel. That was a Reddit trader, a regular old Joe, dropping 50K because he seen the hype and was ready to turn that 50,000 to like a $500,000. Literally. So, but with the Greeks on that, he would have just made like 50,000 or 100,000, depending on, you know, what it actually did. So an unusual large $50,000 block of call contracts in Bed Bath & Beyond. This is exactly why they knocked it back down. They couldn't let a degenerate, regular old Joe just drop 50 and make all that money like that. Was sold. It's a 50K block of call contracts in Bed Bath & Beyond was sold with a strike price of $2 a share, expiring in 212 days on November the 17th, 2023. Okay, so they bought it way out. So they actually they in good standing unless, you know, it's a lot of bad news. Bed Bath & Beyond, they closing down stores. Things are getting ugly. But bad news is also good news as far as price action is concerned. Fintel tracks all large option trades and the premium spent on this trade was 155 sigmas above the mean, placing it in the 93.16th percentile of all recent large trades made in Bed Bath & Beyond options. This trade was first picked up on Fintel's real-time unusual option trades. Two where unusual option trades are highlighted. So as we know, guys, many people seen that opportunity, looking at the opportunity, guys, and they not playing at all. They bought that thing way. They bought them. They contract expire way out there. So I was trying to find what they was talking about, shutting down these Bed Bath & Beyonds and all these women taking it off their registries and all that stuff. But that's enough about that. Let's go look at the overall market, see what's going on. Okay, Bed Bath & Beyond still declining. So I got them puts. I'm not worried now. Bitcoin, 28,500. Riot, I had kind of not really alerted, but I needed for it to pop to around 1170 before buying puts. But as we can see, it still started to decline. I told you guys once broke 1150, that bad boy can definitely fall a lot more. Bitcoin 28.5. I told you it would come down to 28,300 in VIP. After, if it fall below that, it's going to come down around 27,800, $700. So be on the lookout for that as well. FRC, First Republic Bank, we called out that. That was another play, one of those plays that stopped by the skyrocket yesterday, and it went crazy. Less than 60 seconds, I was up $500. That was a nice play. I ended up selling some off when I was up $200 instead of $5, but ended up selling the rest off up just $13. So some plays I just break even, or just make a small buck like $30, $40, $50. Some people, if they got to make just that, they'd rather not make that at all or lose money, which don't make no sense at all to me. I'd rather lock in $13 than just say, oh, it ain't nothing but 13, let me lose it and possibly lose 13. Like, money is money. Small wins, big wins, it all is a form of money management, and make sure you're treating your portfolio like a business and not a casino machine. So you already know, guys, what to do, though. Add your boy on Instagram at the Bbby Show. I love y'all. We out. And God bless y'all.